Durban, the 23-year-old man who allegedly gunned down his former girlfriend at the Mangosuthu University of Technology residence last year is currently on the stand.
Let's go there live.
I can't recall the exact date, but it was around 20-something.
When you saw her, where did you see her?
Wawumbona kuphi? Ngathi umbona.
Nganginayo Lonsdale ngifike ngasayinela uyena futhi.
I was with her in Lonsdale and she was the person who signed for me to get in there.
Now let's come back now. Let's come back. Now we're arriving at we have an appointment with her on that day. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Take it for a look. On the 1st of May now. Continue with what we have just told the court. We have spoken to Smiso. Continue from there. Conversation between you and Smiso.
Emva kokuba ke angisendleleni vele sengimfonelele noSmith ethi akamtholi. Ngabe sengifika eLonsdale ngaphandle.
As I was on the way and I phoned Smiso and he told me that he did not find her. I then arrived at Lonsdale and I waited outside.
Ngafonela umfundo.
I then made a phone call to Umfundo.
So I didn't get it. You first phoned Smiso.
Uthe waqala. Uthe usendleleni waqala phone uSmiso.
Ngithe mina kanje na. Ngafike ngafonela uZolile ungasamtholi ngoba ngizobona yena. Then ngafonela uSmith ngifonele noSmith ukuthi angicheckele yena ngoba engamtholi. Then ngabe sengise Lonsdale.
I said I had phoned Zolile but I couldn't get hold of her. I then phoned Smiso to go and check her for me. Utosofika ngaphandle Lonsdale sobanjani?
Ngafonela ulentuzana umfundo.
Upon arriving at Lonsdale, I then made a phone call to Umfundo.
Who is Umfundo?
Bani Umfundo?
Omunye enganginaye eqenjini leSADESMO futhi ke sobabili sasithanda uhlobo lomculo ofanayo. Umuntu njengangimjwayele kakhulu.
He was my acquaintance. We were also members of SADESMO and we also love rather the same kind of music.
Yes, after phoning Umfundo, what happened?
Ngabe sengimtshela ukuthi ngicela ngisayine azongisayinela la ngifuna ukuthatha ishawa wavuma.
I asked Umfundo to come and sign for me because I wanted to take a shower. He agreed to that.
Then wathi ngikhathi ethi uyeza ngase ngena ngaphakathi emnyango.
As he said to me was coming, I then entered in the entrance.
Ngabe sengivinjwa isecurity la ngise. Ngabe sengivinjwa unogada wase ngikhuthuza.
I was then stopped by the security guard. He then searched me.
Emva kwalokho ngabe sengidlulela phambili etafuleni ngayogcwalisa imininingwane yami.
I proceeded to a table which was there to fill in my details.
Let's continue.
Then emva kwalokho kwabe sekufika umfundo naye wagcwalisa yakhe.
After that, Mpundo arrived as well. He filled in also his details.
emva kwalapho ke
Yes, continue.
Qhubeka.
sisahamba ke endleleni wathi umfundo use-study yena uyafunda so kunganjani sifonele uSimiso ngiyogeza khona cause yena uyafunda lapha e-study uyabhala kusasa.
While we were still on our way, Fundo said to me that he was at the study, busy studying there, because on the following day, he's writing.
That's, what's it called?
Uthe wasithi ngafoleli bani? Nganjani nifolele bani?
Ukuthi ngiyogeza endlini kaSimiso.
He then suggested, why do we not phone me so that I could go and take a bath in his room?
Yes, continue.
Qhubeka.
Then mangikhiphe yami ifoni yabe isicimile isiphelelwe ibhetri ngaleso sikhathi asesisebenzise yakhe.
When I took out my phone, the battery was flat. We then used his cell phone.
Yes, continue.
Qhubeka.
Then ngafonela uSimiso ukuthi akeze lapha lentuzeni erumini yakhe e923.
I then phoned Smiso to come to his room, room number 923.
Yes, continue.
Qhubeka.
Emva kokubethe uthe uyeza umfundo ke wabe sesinyukisana naye eshona endlini yakhe ekwakuyi number 6 kodwa ku floor 6 angisazi ukuthi number yakho ukuthi 18 yona.
After I had spoken to him, then we proceeded upstairs with Mfundo. He was going to his room, which was located in the 6th floor. I can't recall the room number.
Then mina ngaqhubeka
Yes, now we are at Simiso's.
ngafika ke
What
ngabini
happened?
sengifikile noSimiso esefikile ngabe sengimthethe indoda kade ngizobona uZolile la manje ucinga kaliphambi.
After I had arrived there, as well as Miso had arrived also, I told him that I had came to see Zolile, but she's not answering my phone calls.
Wabe se
Ema.
okay.
Yes, continue.
Wabe esengibuza ukuthi sivelaphi ebusuku kangaka kanti mina besiyodlala nezinye izingane nocebo ngibashiyela
Qale
elentuzeni
phansi.
ukugeza.
Asibuye la ngokuzwanga kahle.
Wabuza ukuthi ngivelaphi ngase ngathi mina kanjena kade sihamba nocebo la besikade siyodlala nezinye izingane ngibashiyela elentuzeni ekokosi.
He then asked me, where do I come from at that time? I told him that we had gone to play with other
Stay ingane.
we were ingane. So we had gone to play with other children, and I have left those children at Kokos. At
Nothing eyingane.
Manaka, mayikatolo ubuza ukuthi ikuphi ukhona igama elisho ukuthi ngabashiya
Ekokhosi.
eKhokhozi. At Khokhozi, my lady. Ufuna uhlabana?
Hayi yebo ngahlala.
Yes. Amongst those children, there is another one by the name of Ebo.
KOKO.
It's KOKO.
After talking to Smiso Mutelezi, what else did you do?
Eva usukhuluma noSimiso Buthelezi ukuphi okunye wakwenza lapha endlini yakhe.
Vele ngangimtshelile ukuthi ngizogeza ngabe sengifaka ifoni yami futhi echarging.
I told him that I was going to take a bath. I then put my cell phone into a charger.
Ngabe sengimtshela ukuthi kade ngifonela uZolile la ucinge ngalibamba ngazi noma useke wabuya kimi nakangangithola yena ngicela angifonise wasethi akana airtime.
I then told him that I've been trying to get hold of Zolile for several times, but she never answered her cell phone. I requested him to give me his cell phone so that I could use it. He told me that he had ran out of airtime.
Emva kwalapho ngabe sengithi mina ke akayoyithenga vele ngihalela nelentuzana ne-energy drink.
I then told him that he should go and buy this airtime because I also wanted an energy drink.
Yes, continue.
Yeah. Sikhuluma lezo ndaba nje sikhuluma lezo ndaba athi vele ngase ngigeze lentuzeni endlini esimemezana.
While we were having that discussion, I was already taking a bath, so we were just talking to each other while I'm bathing.
Ngabe sengimtshela ukuthi ke ngicela adlule amcheck angithathele i-t-shirt yokushintsha.
I then said to him he should go pass by her room to check her for me and take a t-shirt from her so that I could change the clothes that I was wearing.
Cause vele okay.
Yeah, kuba.
Ngoba vele ezinye kwakunempahla ezazikhona ezami endlini yakhe vele njengabantu abathandanayo.
Because there were some items which belonged to me that were in her room as we were coupled.
Yes.
Yeah. Wathi sephuma ngamtshela ukuthi mina engasithathi esaya.
As he was leaving the room, I told him that he should not take this t-shirt while still going or leaving.
Then emva kwesikhashana wabuya uSmith.
After a short while, Smiso returned.
Right. Then ke mayibuya kwabuya wathi ebhuti ngidlulekho esekhona uZolile.
As he had now returned, he told me that Zolile was present when he passed by there.
Leno ngabe sengithi mina nesikhathi selentuzane visitor sishayile.
I then said since the visitor's time had expired,
Yes, continue.
washo naye wathi uwabonile ama-security eyaphezulu.
He also said he had seen the security guard going upstairs.
Wasethi kodwa ikhona indlela esizohamba ngayo enye engangayazi nami engaqala ukuhamba ngayo ngalelo langa.
But he further said there is another way that we were going to use as we were living. And it was my first time to use that way of living.
Yes, continue.
Sahamba ke leyo ndlela angazi ukuthi yasikhiphele eflow bani. Kodwa emva lapho sabe futhi sesihamba ngama-stepisi saze sayongena e-101 la kwakuhlala khona Zolile.
We then used that way until we reached a certain floor. I can't recall what was that floor. We then used the normal stairways until we reached room 101.
Yeah.
We are now at room 101.
Yeah.
Taking the code through. As you enter the room, what happened?
So lapha ke manje ke room 101. Tshena ke inkantolo ukuthi ke njengoba ke sifike khona seningena khona kwenzakalani?
Sangqongqoza savulelwa uZolile.
We knocked, then Zolile opened for us.
Ngangena mina ngayohlala etafuleni yena ngoba wathi mayizivulela waseya ilentuzeni wasehlehle esiturweni.
Wena kuhlala phansi. Wangena wena wohla etafuleni
Angena yena wathi mayivula vele wabuyela esiturweni akayivele ehleli kuso.
Okay.
Mina ngahlala etafuleni lela akayidwebela kulo ngoba ngifice edweba.
After she had opened for us, she went back to sit on the chair which she was previously seated on, and I entered into the room, went straight and sat on the table that she was using as she was drawing.
Yes, continue.
Ben?
Wabe sethi hawu kwangena abantu esingabalindele.
She then said, here comes the people that we were not expecting.
Wasethi baby unjani?
She then asked me, baby, how are you?
Yes, continue.
Well,
Mina ke ngabe sengithi ungathi baby uthi yinja ngoba sengikufuna ngomkhondo njengenja wena usinyamazana utholakala efonini.
I then said to him, don't baby me. Just call me a dog. Because I've been looking for you, sniffing around like a dog, just to find you, as I cannot get hold of you over the phone. uthe ufuna ngomkhondo njengenja ngoba
ithe mina sengimfuna ngomkhondo njengenja ngoba efonini yakhe akatholakala.
I said I've been searching for her, sniffing around like a dog, as I could not get hold of her over the phone.
Yes, continue.
Qhubeka.
Wabe sengiphendula ukuthi ubeye eKings eyofuna amaphepha okudweba kusasa uyasubmita njengoba ngimbone busy so ifone ebeyishiye.
Her response was that she had went to King's to get drawing papers as she was busy with her drawings at that time. Because tomorrow she was supposed to submit.
Then
8 months.
okay.
And she had left her cell phone behind when she went there.
Yes, continue.
Qhubeka.
Ngobe saba amaphara.
She said she was afraid of the junkies. Those are the paras in a normal term used in the street.
Yes, continue.
Qhubeka.
So emva kwalapho ke ngabe sengiphendula ke mina ngathi kanjena sihlezi ke sithi siyohlukanisa ukufa but namhlanje sohlukanisa ukufa siyahlukana nje phela total.
My response was that you have always been saying that till death do us apart, and today that is going to happen because our relationship is coming to an end.
What you said that that's what that's not going to happen today because
Uthe lokho uthe wena ngase ngithi lokho kuzokwenzeka namhlanje ngoba ufika wathi eqeleni wathi siyohlukaniswa ukufa.
Ngithi sihlezi sithi siyohlukanisa ukufa but namhlanje sizohlukaniswa ukusa kungayibambi lefoni.
Ukusa?
Yebo ukusa.
Oh. I said to her, we've been always saying that in this relationship till death do us apart, but today, because of your cleverness, our relationship is going to come to an end by your act of not answering the cell phone.
Lokho ngangikusho ngidlala kodwa ngibukeka ngathi ngiserious.
I was saying that I was just joking. But the manner in which one could look at me, it was like I was serious.
Yes, continue.
ngathi mangiphosa ihlo la esiturweni la ahleli khona phakathi kwamathanga kukhona isibhamu.
When I looked at the chair where she was seated on, between her thighs, there was a firearm.
Ngabe sengisithatha
I then took that firearm.
ngisithatha sisakhuluma lapha.
We were still having this conversation when I took this firearm.
Inkulumo engiyikhumbulayo lapho wathi bese Kings yena ungibhazela ngizange njalo ungiwhatsappile azange yini ngize ngibona nasefonini thiwa ngifonela ngangangithola.
The conversation that I could recall is that she told me that she was at King's. She had WhatsApp me, or rather she had sent me a WhatsApp message. Did I not see that message?
Ngangangithola futhi.
And she had made a phone call to me, but she could not get hold of me.
Futhi ke njoba ngangithatha lesi sibhamu lesi kukhona into vele isemqondweni wami.
When I took this firearm from her, I had something in mind.
What was that was in your mind?
Yini esemqondweni wakho?
Igameko eziwu2 ezenzeka ngaphambilini.
There are two incidents that had previously occurred.
Yes, continue.
Ukushuthe sokuqala
Ish.
sasikade sisemhlanga ku6.
Anisemhlanga.
Yes.
The first incident we were at Umhlanga. It was in the morning.
Shuthi ke nganginokuvuka ngigijime from Kingston ngize ngiyodrya ngolentuzana. Ngize ngiyojika phela. Ukushuthi nganginokuthi mangivuka ekseni ngisuke ngigijime from Kingston esasikhona ngize ngiyodrya ngoHeywood phezulu ngibuye sengibuye.
So what normally happens is that I will wake up in the morning and jog using Kingston Road, go up and around Mangosuthu.
Ngiyobuya sengibuya ngolentuzana ngoHeywood ngize ngizokwehla ngoCampbell.
Go around the Haywood Road to come back and join Campbell Road.
Yes.
Then kokushuthi ke lalikhemezela izulu ngaleso sikhathi.
At that time, it was drizzling.
You mean the day of jogging?
Ilanga lesigameko lesi ngizokhuluma
I'm
ngaso.
referring to the day on which the incident occurred.
On the 1st of May.
normally another incident. Yes.
Langi
He was joking. Yes, continue.
Qhubeka.
Tell the court about the incident.
Tshela inkantolo esigameni.
then ke ngathi mangijoyina uKingston sengimfonela ukuthi ngicela angivulele igate lomuzi sasikuona.
When now I just joined Kingston and I made a phone call to her that she must open a gate for me.
Yes,
Qhubeka.
Ngafica kwakunosisi wayeme esangweni.
Upon my arrival at the gate, there was a lady standing there.
yes.
Yeah.
Ngafika ke kulosisi ngafike ngambuza ukuthi ukhala ngani ngambingelela ngase ngimbuza ukuthi ukhala ngani.
I greeted the lady and I asked her, what does she want?
Yes.
Usisi kwabe sengiphendula ukuthi uhambe efuna umsebenzi.
The response from that lady was that she's seeking for an employment.
Ngamtshela ukuthi abala ikhaya sisi abekho.
I then told him the owners of that house are not available.
Yes, continue.
Qhubeka.
Ngabe sengimtshela ke kodwa ukuthi ke mabefika akashiya inamba yakhe then mabefika mhlambe befuna umuntu ngiyobe sengimtshela ke.
I then suggested to her that she must leave her contact numbers with me. When they had arrived or they came back, if they do want a person, I will then inform her.
Yes, continue.
Qhubeka.
Okushuthi ke sisekuleyo ngxoxo ke nalosisi ke nami ngisechofa ifoni.
While I was still talking to that lady and I was also busy on my cell phone, pressing my cell phone right.
Kwasi isango vele lalibe lilentuza laselivulekile vele already.
And the gate had already been opened.
Yes, continue.
Ngathi mangithi ngiyajeqeza nangu Zolile ilengisisibhamu ngesandla.
When I looked around, I saw Zolile carrying a firearm in her hand.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wathi mayethu uyadubula wayikhuluma enamagama kaye wakhuluma vele. The time eqala ethi uyadubula isibhamu sangadubula.
When she tried to fire a gunshot, she was also uttering some words. But the gunshots were not fired.
ethi wena Thabani uyangimithisa ujike uzoma nefebe zakho lapha phambi kwami.
Wathi Thabani njani?
Uyangimithisa ujike uzoma nefebe zakho lapha phambi kwami.
She was saying that Thabani, you have impregnated me. Now you come and stand with your bitches in front of me.
Continue.
Ngaqhuma ngambamba ngathatha isibhamu lesaka isiphethe ngasifaka kimi.
Wathatha isibhamu esiphethe wenzeni njani?
Ngasifaka kimi enqolweni ngase ngizama ukumehlisa umoya.
I then jumped and grabbed her. I dispossessed her of the firearm and I tucked it in around my hip area.
Ngatshela usisi ukuthi akahambe lo ngabe ngimdonsela ngaphakathi endlini.
I told that lady to go, and I pulled Zolile going back to the house.
Then wazama ukumchazela wehlisa umoya.
I then tried to explain to her. She eventually calmed down.
Before you continue your version,
Then
so Maria,
No, I said you must listen to me.
before you continue with your version, my lady, my instructions are that the accused will want to exhibit, show up a photo to the court. I've discussed that with my learned friend in advance this morning, and because I didn't have time to make copies, we agreed that copies can be made later on. For the purposes of dealing with the court, if the accused can talk to the exhibit that we intend ending up to the court.
I confirmed the two photographs were shown to me this morning, A4-size color photographs that appear to have been printed off a printer on the 4th of December 2019. And my lord has indicated that he intends to tender these in evidence. I have no objection. Yes, no objection for the statement.
So Mzolo, if you can take the court through these two photos.
ukushuthi ke njengoba bese ngishilo lesokuqala isigameko esesibili isigameko ngabe sengibone i-profile pic yakhe kwasekhamba isikhathi.
Mana siqale phansi uthi ngosushilo isigameko sokuqala.
Yebo, esesibili
ya.
ngabe sengibone i-profile pic yakhe.
Okay. As I've indicated, or rather I've just stated with regard to the first incident. Then the second incident, it was when I then viewed her profile pic, which is this photo in front of me.
Just wait. What is the source?
So Maria,
The source.
the source, if I'm correct, I think, so Mzolo, you are
No, from you are listening. You are reflecting in the photo. What is the source of the photo? Where did you say that from? Yourself.
according from the accused,
It's photographed.
that's all.
When I would let them use the photos, but it's not properly photographed unless you authenticate
It's only that I've got this actually.
Where did they come from? If it's on the 4th of December this year, the deceased died in 2018.
That's correct.
Maybe it's not a photographer, is it?
Maybe Malay, I can put questions in that regard so that as the owner of those photos, I'm only carrying out instructions from the client. Maybe
Let's hear what he says, but they are not going to assign any specific numbers because I don't know where you got them from and the what December 29. I don't know the properly but let's hear what he wants to use as his defense.
that's what I believe. Because I couldn't overlook that he feels that we should use it as part of it.
Let's see what we need to
Mr. Mzolo, where did you get those photos?
iy'thombe lezi zithatha kuphi Mzolo?
zazi kwi-laptop yami enye eyayisekhaya cause enye yayikuyena.
These photos were in my laptop, my other laptop rather, which was kept at my house since the second laptop was with her.
Yes, continue and talk about
Okusho ukuthi emva kwesikhathi sesadlula isigaba sokuqala ngabe sengibona i-profile pic yakhe.
After some time,
All right, testimony continuing in Durban. This is the 23-year-old man who has allegedly gunned down his former girlfriend at the Mangosuthu University of Technology residence last year. He's taking the stand, giving his version of events. It's alleged, his name is Thabani Mzolo, that killed Zolile Khumalo last year. So we're keeping a close eye on that story. But we have other news that we're following. Desiree?